What's up everybody, AkaTheCoot here, and today I want to take a look at why I am so excited for The Awakening to come out for Path of Exile. Now, it's not a surprise to anybody that I am all aboard the hype train when it comes to the Path of Exile Express. I absolutely love this game, and I feel like The Awakening is giving everyone a reason to love this game twice as much as they already do, and there is just a ton of reasons why you should be looking forward to The Awakening dropping. First of which is the fact that they're getting rid of the #1 complaint that everybody has when they talk about this game, and that's desync. They have made it so desync is not something you have to deal with if you can have a low enough ping when you log in. So I live in Florida and I have a ping that is well below 100, so I don't have to deal with desync anymore. Lockstep completely changes that up, and I think that for the most part, it doesn't matter where you're at, as long as you have a high-speed internet, you're going to be able to do away with desync altogether. That's a big deal because it made some of the builds that people like to use, for instance, Flicker Strike. I know that's been completely obsolete for the longest time now because of the fact that desync is an issue, but either way, all those builds that you like to play that were causing you to rubber band 50 steps backwards in time and then die, that's not going to be an issue anymore. So that's Grinding Gear Games looking at one of their major problems and then actually doing something about it, which is Grinding Gear Games in a nutshell. They do that all the time. They're adding in a completely new act. A lot of people have already played it on beta. I've already played it on beta. There's videos all over the internet of that. It's awesome. They haven't released all of it yet as of July 1st, but they're releasing a brand new boss, and that's going to be in beta for a little bit, and then it'll come out when they drop it on live. It's going to be awesome. I'm telling you, the new content that they put out here in the new act is just fantastic. It's not just in addition to a game because you have to make your games longer. It applies to the story in the game, and it's good. Like, it's everything you want in extra content as far as new acts go. I wasn't huge when it came to Dominus. I thought it was cool when it released, but it got a little old, but I look forward to playing the new act a lot. And the thing with the new act is they've done some changes to the maps in this game. So your end game used to be you just go in, you play custom maps, you have a good time with that, and that was pretty much the end of the end game situation for Path of Exile. Now they've made it so that you're going to want to grind certain acts. You're going to probably want to grind all of the new bosses that are in those acts. That's all going to be something that you're going to want to do. And to me, that's pretty neat because of the fact that, it used to be you just did the maps and that was it. It was maps or nothing. Now you're going to have these new acts where you can grind out, and there's going to be reasons to do it, which brings me to another new thing that they're adding in, deviation cards. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with these things, but I absolutely love them. You collect a certain amount of these, and then you get the item that it says on there. So as you can see, there's amulets that are corrupted, there's going to be 20 quality gems, there's going to be some BS ones like life armor. Those things are terrible. But anyway, like, who doesn't want to collect these things? Like, it's a little thing that drops. It's fantastic. You're not want to grind certain areas. For instance, the warden is going to, drop a corrupted amulet. And now if you want, you can grind the warden over and over again and try and get these cards to drop, and you have a reason to do that, which is good. Everybody likes having a reason to do things. So they're adding in the new leagues. I won't talk a lot about those because they add new leagues all the time, but I'm super excited about the new leagues that come out because I don't play standard. I only play in the leagues that they drop, so that's super exciting for me. There's the new tree updates. There's a lot going on with the tree that's not hugely different in a sense that you need to be completely overwhelmed all over again, because obviously it's a pretty large tree, but little changes. For instance, arrow dancing. It used to be it just gave you a bunch of evasion for projectiles. Now there's a downside to it. Eldritch Battery used to be a staple in a lot of builds. Where's Eldritch Battery? There it is. And it was pretty much something that you had to have in a lot of the builds that were, a mana casting builds, and now it's completely changed. In my opinion, it's garbage, but either way, it's good that certain things are garbage now because they were so set in stone in the past that, you had to have those things in order to make the builds work, and now there's going to be a bunch of new things that are going to come out with the builds, and there's going to be that new thing that you need all the time, which is good. It mixes it up. You want to mix those kind of things up. So outside of the new skill gems, I actually have a video on Ice Crash. It's fun. They're adding in a bunch of new stuff like that, so you're going to be able to enjoy that. They have jewels. They're not all unique. They're actually all the levels of rareness, but that's awesome because, you know, you got a little bit of your tree. Maybe you don't want to pick up that 4% melee damage or whatever. You can add your own custom little gems into there, and you can make it so, you know, you can change your builds up in ways that you wouldn't be able to change them up before. They have things on here like taking your dexterity, and every dexterity node you get in that area, you're going to be able to, you know, change it to where it's intelligence. So there's going to be a lot of new possibilities when it comes to that kind of thing, and that's, again, very good. All of the new stuff they're adding into this game is going to make it so there is new possibilities, new builds, and once again, I am so all aboard the hype train for this because I have 800 hours into this game, and I get bored. There's no way to say that you don't get bored with the kind of game that is, you know, a dungeon crawly action adventure, but Grinding Gear Games keeps finding ways to bring you back to this game, and it's not gimmicky. They're actually releasing new and awesome content, and if you haven't played this game, this is the best time to start, and if you have played this game, there's a ton of new reasons to get back into it and try it again. So either way, I hope to see everybody in the game. Feel free to add me on Steam if you see me kicking around Path of Exile. I love grouping up with people and getting in there and doing things as a team. So hope to see you guys on there, and thanks for watching.